Elon Musk.
But what the qualities are
Madness, the violence. See, that man is a definition of human being. December last year, I lost a bunch of money to fishing. I was a bit down for some days here. A guy was like, the money I used in Binance in Lekki is money I made from courses, and he was doing mathematics. I laughed because we were actually in the heat of bull run that season.
Are you saying that people that believe that courses are scam, they have low IQ?
Well, I think so. 2016, my Friday Monday movement came.
MMM.
I am the king of Zamunda. The kingdom is not always empty.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Entrepreneurs Connect show. As always, we are about interviewing African entrepreneurs and getting them to share their stories, their perspectives about life and business, their successes, failures, and everything in between. And today we have another special guest in the house. His name is Mr. Tola Joseph Fadugbabe. Now, apart from him being my namesake, is also somebody that I'm excited to interview because he has been a crucial part of my journey and my evolving as an entrepreneur. Heads up, I remember you're actually the second person that gave me a job when I started out graphic designing back then and all of them. And since then, for us, it has been an upward trajectory. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the show, Mr. Tola. How are you doing, sir?
Thank you very much. I'm fine.
Thank you very much. I must start by saying thank you for granting me access to interview you and bring you on the show. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate.
You're welcome.
All right. So this is not one of those interviews like TV stations and all of that. Here we just have conversations, basically. And I'd like to start by asking you where your story starts. Can you tell us about Tola?
I don't even know where to start from. When Web 2 started, myself and my brother, we would put funds together, go to Akavik, somewhere in Ondo town, to browse the internet. Let's see something on the internet then, someone working from home, earning from the comfort of their home. Yeah. And I wanted it so bad. I want to be able to work from home. Mm-hmm. So I learned that you can be an affiliate marketer, you can sell products online. So e-commerce was not a thing then, but it was evolving.
What year was this?
That should be before I gained admission to college.
Wow.
2004.
That's a long time.
So it was before 2004.
Yeah.
So we were staying somewhere number 110.
Those were like the main cyber cafes.
Yeah, Loro Street. You don't have too much of them. We only have in Akavik, then we have somewhere very close to Federal College in Ondo, not far from Civic Center. So it was before 2004, because 2004 was when I gained admission to College of Education in Kere-Ekiti. So it was before then. So I always wanted to work from home, but I don't know how it would come together. Yeah. To the point of, when I moved back to Lagos, I was staying with a cousin, somewhere in Awiyaya, Aja. And they would always complain that I'm always on my phone. I was working as a full attendant, AP filling station, same Awiyaya. Complain, Tola does not do anything when he's off, he's always on his phone. But I wanted something. There is something about when you are being persistent. You get to know more. Life is like a journey. The more you voyage deep, the more you understand the pathway to wherever you are going through. Yeah. So long story cut short, 2016, my Friday Monday movement came.
MMM.
My Friday Monday movement came, and then I had already won the win grant of 9 million. Thank you, President Goodluck Jonathan. I'm a unitary beneficiary.
Yeah, what's the grant about?
It's actually for entrepreneurs. So where you apply, you can win between 1 million to 10 million naira. So I won 9 million naira, and that's actually helped me to start my concrete block industry.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So I was already a beneficiary, but the funds were not fully disbursed in 2016. So MMM came, and during that time, TBC came. So I saw that platform that could enable me work from home. I was running that block industry, but like I said, the tranches were not fully paid. I think I got my first, second tranche. While I was, at it, MMM went down the drain, January 2017. But one thing that I also got from MMM was a payment option that I've not seen before, which was Bitcoin. So with Naira, when you donate funds to anyone in the community, online community, you get donation back 30% every month. But with Bitcoin, 50%. So we have United, Mayana, Trinkers, Get Up Worldwide. My don't see again. Just name it. So, but I was comfortable that, I could actually carry out activities online and get paid. So when MMM ended, or let me say folded, or crashed, as the case may be, Bitcoin is what I turned to study more. And I came across a particular video of Bill Gates on YouTube, an old video where he was describing Bitcoin as a currency that you don't need to carry too much of physical cash about. Yeah. So he described that cryptocurrency was better than physical currency. And I began to, dig deep. So long story cut short, that's 2017, Binance came, and then I have a friend, he stays in the United States here, Emmanuel. I was like, bro, Binance would like to partner with you. This is what you only need to do. And payment was good. When you convert USDT to Naira, money full everywhere. Yeah. And one thing about me, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm very good with money. Everyone around me, they knows. If you see me spend money, it's profit. And my capital, as time goes on, I build it. So I was using Binance. The money I was getting from Binance to make more money, and I was with that capital base. So when I see a coin I want to hold for long, I just buy into it, holding Ethereum, for instance, BNB, and the rest of them. So income came. So long story cut short, this is how I was very certain that yes, I can actually build and dwell in this industry.
How do you think personal development, like education, personal development, has made you successful? Do you believe in buying books and courses?
Of course. One thing many people don't understand is that you see, watching movies, listening to music, even books, I put all these three in one category because you are getting content from a source directly. So that, of course, there was a time I wanted to know the story of Peter Bright, the legendary stock trader. He talks about Bitcoin once in a while. So I got this book on Amazon, The Market Wizard. It's upstairs. So I have a couple of books I read, but I also believe in, doing research. If it's music you love to read, like I do tell people, one of the things that actually helped me to have this courage, this boldness to leave home and stay on my own is because I listen too much to Tupac and Shakur's music. We talk about life goes on, talk about so many hardcore music. I was picking the positive part of the music, and not the thug life part of it. And when he sang that song, Brenda's Got a Baby, he said a particular line. That line, I held up onto it. Living in the ghetto doesn't mean you can't grow. And truly, he was even born in a cell. In Gemma, he sang about it. Hugging a mama from a jail cell. And look at who Tupac has become today. Even though he is gone, we still talk about Tupac. Of course, I believe in books, watching movies. I'm not a movie person, but I believe in watching. And also,
don't you think courses are a scam? People say, if you are so successful with this thing, you don't have the time to be teaching us. You just want to make money off selling your course.
Well, the fact remains that we all can't see things same way. Just say many believe there is no God, many believe religion is a scam. So it's the way they see things. The other day I was making research on IQ, and I come to understand that we don't have same IQ as humans. Some people IQ are very low, so you don't want to think the way they are. So if I have a skill that could help someone to scale and I want to monetize it, what is wrong with that? Even Elon Musk is monetizing his own skill by offering Twitter blue, Twitter yellow, Twitter gray, and we are all buying. So the first remains that we can't see things same way.
Are you saying that people that believe that courses are scam, they have low IQ?
Well, I think so, because for instance, let me give you one example. There was a time even Christiani saw the comments. A guy was like, the money I use in buying house in Lekki is money I made from courses, and he was doing mathematics. I laughed because we were actually in the heat of bull run that season, and I already learned my mistake from the last bull run, and I reviewed that mistake and I capitalized on that mistake. Now, this next bull run, that's why if you observe very well, I don't usually talk about come and join our premium group, because the first remains that in the long run you benefit more. I have a series of experiences in this industry that if you come close, you will benefit. Just some days back, a guy wrote to me that thank you, because of you, I became a millionaire. And it was just a meme coin. I believe in you exploring the cryptocurrency world. That's the meme coin I put $45, less than 3 months, just 2 months and some days. It sold $20,000. So imagine me telling you that, easy. Come and, okay, I want to monetize an information. And you say, it's a scam. So who is missing? You are the one missing in the long run. I'm not the king of Zamunda. So
where are all these names coming from? The king of Zamunda, Zadi, all these are names on Facebook.
Okay. Now let me tell you the genesis of why I choose to be king of Zamunda. So Zamunda is not really a new name. Like I said, if you listen to music like myself. There is this song that Rick Ross.
The Zamunda, I think the first time I heard that name was from Coming to America.
Yeah.
Prince Hakim, the Prince of Zamunda.
Yes, but there is this song, I actually picked that from Rick Ross. What's the title of the song? So it says something about, I think that should be in the song Billionaire.
Okay.
So that song inspired me a lot. And in that song, it mentioned something about Prince of Zamunda, to be loved. Oh, what a feeling for me to be loved. And also mentioned Goshi of Morocco. The other song was like, I should give him, I said, okay, you know what? You just be answering Goshi of Morocco. So where did I got this name from? From all these things. Understand? Because these guys, they read books, they watch movies, they learn, so they put all those things together as lyrics, which you also pick from. So that actually came from there because he mentioned Prince of Zamunda and I say King of Zamunda. And what actually happened was December last year, I lost a bunch of money to fishing. No one is.
Oh, yeah. I remember when they hacked your
So I was a bit down for some days here, but no, I was just very cool. And I said, well, I've said the word that I am. I am the King of Zamunda, not the prince, but the king. And I will bounce back. And yes, here we are today.
How much did you lose for context?
I didn't actually review that and I didn't want to do that. Now, there was one day I was at Enugu. There's this event organized by it's now a chief, one bishop, the one you know, the owner of Crypto TV Plus. I was sharing my bad experience on how I lost more than 100 million naira post 2021 bull run. Yeah. And then this freestyler, what's his name? Dan Dizzy. I think he's speaking script on the grass. Say, now wow, make una they try to the life more. I just smile, I shook my soul. Since then, if I lose money, I don't want to, reveal it because many won't believe. And if I also make money, I could tell you that, I just made $1. Because it's very hard to believe because cryptocurrency is crazy. If not for the fact that I was already posting the script of fish out there, I won't even talk about it. Cryptocurrency is one crazy venture that it is still very difficult for many people to believe. It's crazy. I mean, how do you turn $100 into $100,000? How? I missed making more than $800,000 on Dogecoin with a mere $200, and that was because Bernard listed it. The whole thing went up. Let me just take profit and buy back. I never bought back. Before you know, out of nowhere, Elon Musk came. Yeah. All the influencers globally came, and we saw Dogecoin at almost 80 cents. So my 1.1 million Dogecoin was just sold for peanuts. Rest in peace to my 1.1 million Dogecoin.
Interesting. Now, let's talk about sales for because I'm a sales guy.
Okay.
Right? And I see what you do on Facebook, X, now called Twitter, and all of that. Do you think selling is important for entrepreneurs to learn? And how are you able to develop your sales skills such that you're able to sell stuff? You sold your book, you're selling your coaching program and all of that.
Okay. Now, talking about sales, from the area of cryptocurrency, let me use my partnership with top cryptocurrency exchanges globally, partner with OKX, BitGet, Binance, and the rest of them. Yeah. One thing is your result is very crucial. Even this very new cryptocurrency, Big X, they've come to me 3 times and they're willing to pay upfront. Of course, they wanted to pay $2,000 upfront for 3 months. So the thing is that when you develop yourself and people are seeing that they are seeing results, it will be very easy for them to patronize. Let me give you a clear example. I've gotten a couple of DMs on X. They'll be like, hello sir, I'm a promoter, this and that. I can help you build your audience. They will even drop their rate card. And when you check their profile, many of them don't even have 1,000 followers. So you come to me that I have over 50K followers, and the fact remains that building my follower is actually a mindset. I want to reach at least 100,000 followers this year, and I have that strategy already in line. But you have 1K followers, and then you are coming to me that you want to help me build. You can't sell.
How do I know?
You can't sell. So for anybody to be able to sell, it depends on your personal result. Someone got into learning something, and they are even yet to perfect it. They want to sell. They can't sell. You are a mechanic. You've not even learned how to change oil finish. You want to open your own shop. You know, go fit sell. Yeah. It is not possible. Let that result speak for himself. Let them see that, what's actually needed is in this guy. You won't think otherwise. Partnering with Davido will boost your platform because he has that platform already, and he has been doing that, creating global content through music. So it is first off, you invest, develop yourself. for instance, I don't need to, if I should make a post right now that I want to give discounts for people to enroll in CMC, people will troop in. People, because they've seen the results over the years.
Now, you know you've built yourself. Would you say that this selling experience and everything comes from maybe your MMM days, the days where you were hustling as a filling station attendant, the days where, when I knew you back then, you used to do like this tour around Nigeria with your partner then, holding seminars. This even not even online sales now. This was
offline,
physical, speaking to people and getting them to get in on your product. What would you say are the valuable lessons you've learned from those experiences as per sales?
All right. So the thing is that I want to learn more. They could stay, on the other side of the maybe a particular tech or innovation for a very long time. But when they see that you are evolving, they are willing to, get that knowledge. So not everyone can actually open their laptop and start researching on a particular course or know the kind of book to buy. But they believe that you carry that body of information and they can easily learn from you. I got a DM this morning. Someone said that, please, I'm willing to pay. I want to learn from you directly. Just mentor me directly. I've got it from Chevron staff. I've got it from even Commissioner of Police. So the first remains that, like you asked, being able to sell, like I said earlier, depends on the kind of, information you carry, the kind of investment, your years of, I was traveling, like you said. This journey, I was able to, gather so many experiences. Let me give you an instance. Just a few days ago, I was at Colossus Hotel, Ikeja. I would pay for this advert. A very nice place. I will go there all over again. And my friend came around, Chief Tony, was like, let's go to the bar. Then the guy he welcomed very, very, very well, and I was very happy with the way he welcomed. I told him that if you guys accept cryptocurrency, and we just scan QR code and pay. He was like, we don't accept to. Do you know cryptocurrency? He said yes. Do you do? He said Then I asked him something. When you start your cryptocurrency journey, I asked the guy, and he says 2017. I was like, 2017. In my mind, this guy has not actually been very open to it, because if not, But then I gave him my contact. I said I wanted to connect with him more and more. It's not how long you've been doing something. It's how well you understand that something.
Okay.
We have footballers that have played for decades. They didn't even do quarter of what Fonde of Man City is doing today. They didn't do that. So your interest in a particular field would help you gather so much experience,
and then you'll be able to
in that field.
Sell.
Yeah. Look at skit makers.
Yeah.
That skit makers is one industry I admire so much. You see people that they just drop maybe few skits because they didn't get partnership deals or that. They just wind up. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. For you to be very visible online, there are so many videos online. You have to keep digging deep, like choose the Bible study. You have to keep digging deep. You get the point. Then it will help you to get more experience and understand your your industry very well.
Yeah, interesting. Now, let's switch into some personal questions, just so people get to know you better.
Okay.
What would you say is Mr. Tola's best food?
I don't have a best food. That's it.
You are an eat any food kind of guy.
Nice food. That lady you saw here, Mary, even the guy you saw here, Toba, they know. If I crave for something, I just want something nice.
Yeah.
I don't have a best food.
But just like good food, it has to be
good food. Yeah,
well prepared.
And that.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Afrobeat artist?
This could be very. But the fact remains that is Davido. To be sincere,
you're the man.
It's Davido.
This is a 30 BG show. So this is like an old age debate. Right?
Okay.
Who's your GOAT, Messi or Ronaldo?
Well, as a Man U fan, before we started this interview, I was actually watching a video of Ronaldo. So it's Ronaldo for me. Ororo.
So if you're given the choice, would you prefer spending time indoors or outdoors?
Indoors in you. 2016, I'll be indoors. Outdoor is too volatile and it's too expensive.
What's your favorite quote?
I have few of my favorite quotes, but the one that's one of my favorites, I picked from Tupac Amaru Shakur. His life goes on. Yeah, life goes on.
What does that mean to you?
So many things. So life goes on. You don't need to dwell in the past. What is gone is gone. So you only focus on what is to come. Okay? So you can always grow. You can always grow when you can't. Life is full of ups and downs. So you must understand that there will be challenges. So when you encounter one, just pick up yourself and keep your head up. Just keep moving. So that is the way you can attain your goals, your objectives, and your life missions. Life goes on. So many things.
Makes sense. Who do you admire so much in the business world? And what are the qualities that you admire?
Elon Musk.
But what are the qualities that you admire?
Madness. The violence. I learned a lot. The first remains that I was not even following Elon Musk because until he came, to cryptocurrency world and I saw what he did with Starlink, which I used one, very fantastic. The best internet I've used in fact, since I was born. Anywhere in the world,
Can
very
I make
fantastic.
a confession on this show right now? So the last time I was in your house, I connected to your Starlink. And when I came to the front of your door, I saw my Wi-Fi.
Connected. Yeah, it's Elon Musk.
Interesting. Why Elon Musk though?
See, that man is a definition of human being. How many billionaires are close to their customers? And that is one thing that I also learned from DHL. DHL, they are so close to their customer that they don't want to lose you. That bad review, they want to know how they can fix it. Elon Musk is the only billionaire entrepreneur in the world that is close to the customers. Tesla, Starlink, X, just name it. He's the one that would make posts around memes to spark engagement. Some billionaires, they've taught themselves to demigods. And we even have young entrepreneurs doing so. What they have as in their bag, in their vault, maybe $100,000, and then they suddenly turn to God. Really? They know nothing about visibility. And
true.
Why they should. This man bought X, formerly Twitter, for $44 billion. So he fell off that top rank. What happened later? In a short while, he bounced back. So I learned so much from him. Elon Musk.
No. I can speak to that. So a couple weeks ago, my Starlink goes off, and I'm trying to unplug, plug, and then I send a mail to the Starlink team. And they say, "Oh, this is what is bad. The cable is bad. This also is bad." But then the later part of the message, I see, "Don't worry, we are sending you a new one. You don't have to pay for it." I was like, Then I go to check their website. How much is this thing that they're sending to me? 280 something thousand naira.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm like, thank God.
Can you see that?
That's one way to make your customers loyal and So I totally.
So I learned a lot from him.
I totally agree with you on that. So for people that are watching this, aspiring entrepreneurs, if you could give them like one advice, what would it be?
You just have to keep digging deep. So there is something about growth, okay? So I would use tree as an example. I think that's a perfect example. When a tree is growing, two things are taking place simultaneously. Number one, the tree goes, it grows towards gravity and also grows away from gravity, which is the root. But guess what? The root is very important to the growth of that tree. That's why if you dig deep and you cut the root of that tree, the tree may die. So, but that root that is very essential to the growth of the tree, we are not seeing the troubles because going down there is very difficult, but up it flourishes. Nothing is stopping the branches, the leaves, and all that. It gets direct water, direct sunlight. It flourishes, looking very fine. But how about the root? Everywhere very tough, and exactly what an average entrepreneur passes through. No one is seeing the back end. Now, okay, we are here today. All this they happen by default. Before you put this together, before you call this one, and I've told you that this and that, don't worry, next week, I didn't see all those things. But it's what actually, all those things are what is making all these things to happen. So as an entrepreneur, I don't feel like, you've seen Joseph Didon, you've seen Tola, okay, I want to be like them. But how is that other part of you? How can you withstand the challenges? So growth is not one-sided. It's double-sided. That juicy part, that one's sweet. That other part, self, you have to just bear it. There is no growth without pain. Nothing. And that's why when you give birth to a newborn baby, what happens first? The baby will cry. Yeah. It will cry. Why tears? So nothing works on autopilot. Even a plane that can be put on autopilot, it has its super propeller, doing serious work to keep it floating in the air. Please, don't give up. That challenges is so much needed. You can't do without it. Your staff, once they will just abandon your equipment, they will go. Your internet will be bad. This thing will break. Your bank will not work. You get disappointed. At the time they will call you to cancel contract. Of course, I've had drop a payment. I dropped payment, 10,000 USDT. I was waiting for we are sorry, we just release something by next week, this and that. No wahala. We move on. So there will be challenges. Growth is not one-sided. Growth is, in fact, that challenge is also growth. Yeah, thank you.
Did you have like any poverty is a bastard that must make money, any moment like that?
So the first,
so you know that people have life experiences that Jesus Christ.
What people don't know is that money is deficit. If you don't know, I also learned this from Rick Ross. When he was singing his song, what was the title of the song? But he said, I multiply what I manage. Yeah. I manage to multiply. So if you don't know about money management, even if you see that money you envisage right now, before the year runs out, it will go away. Before the year runs out, the money will go away. And that's why you have people that could be opportune to win lottery or inherit properties or funds. They won't manage it very well. So one thing is you learning the ability to manage funds. So in my own case, money is deficit. If you have 100 million naira right now, there is one item you can buy with that money. Even 1 billion naira, there is one item you can buy. Just carry that money, go. You say you won't buy land. You don't finish. Your transaction is gone. But I've never put myself in that situation that, I must make money. What I wanted is what works for me, working from home. And I was exploring. Because money is a byproduct of all those things. If you keep thinking about making money and not what fetches you money, there is problem. There is problem because you will be able to think about growth. And when you can think about growth, you will be able to withstand the challenges that comes with it or that come with it.
Got it.
You get the point. So no, I don't. I just, work freely. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to business success, being book smart or street smart, which one do you think, helps the most to become successful?
Well, what I would say is that I think it depends on what is in vogue. Okay, if it takes you need to be very street smart on this, then you work with that. Just like cryptocurrency right now. Yeah. Imagine someone telling you that, don't mind what they are doing, it has to be Bitcoin alone. When meme coins are already,
Yeah. So that's a typical example of street smart.
Market cap of meme coins as of today is over $65 billion.
Realistic, yeah.
Now imagine that you're not having a share of that because you feel like if you are too smart in anything, if you are not looking at the realities and then you evolve with it, you are a runner.
So would you say that you need like a decent combination of both being book smart and street smart?
I evolve. I try to navigate to the reality of what is trending. That is it.
I evolve using your sense, right?
As if you know what I was planning to post. Use your head. Use your head in everything you do.
So how do you approach risk management, both in your personal finances and trading crypto?
Okay, with crypto, my risk management has been, if I want to trade huge fund, like I even made this post a few days ago. Sometimes when I post something out there, I actually talk to myself and I'm like, okay, let me just share this with someone that may pick the message. So with risk management, for instance, you've seen that certain cryptocurrencies, they are already established, the market cap, the volume, the partners, so it's very hard for them to go away. And you want to trade, let's say 10 to 100 million naira on a random cryptocurrency. So for you to manage your risk, let's say you want to even trade that money all. To manage your risk is you putting that fund on a cryptocurrency you are so certain won't go away. Don't go and put it on a new meme coin. because you feel like this can easily do 100x. It may not do it. It may go to zero.
Yeah.
And that money is gone. So if I want to trade bulk funds, I trade only on established and robust markets. Maybe like BNB, like Matish. I don't just go trading new meme coins or new projects. I don't do that. So that's it.
Let's talk about relationships for a bit.
Okay.
To survive in life, business, generally, you need relationships. You cannot do life as a loner. How have you been able to build and nurture relationships?
Thank you very much. You see, I have people that will be like, Mr. Tola, and this and that. You have to just stay on your own. Don't welcome too many people. But the kingdom is not always empty. If a kingdom is empty, the king is as good as he is gone. In fact, even if he's gone, but that will succeed him. You don't have an empty kingdom.
Yeah.
So I always welcome and entertain people. And I tell you for free, I'm not always alone. I am not always alone. So this is me trying to, I want to understand who you are, understand who I am, and I believe that this is symbiotic. Yeah. There are things you benefit from me, there are things I will benefit from you. That particular guy, the one that left that you saw, do you know that it was when I applied to work as a fire attendant? A few months later was when the guy came to apply. I knew him. Like we work at the same filling station. But the fact remains that many till today thought he's my blood brother.
I even think he's your blood brother.
Many thought he's my blood. If I go to Shangote, they'll be like, Mr. Tola, long time. How are you? How is your brother? That's where he stays, but he stays with me. And all the family members knows that Toba is with me. So I welcome people a lot because it's just a thing I love to do because I believe that we can grow more. Do you know that I have someone that I've recommended a merchant, course of our relationship, be like, Tola, so person, before you know, I have this merchant and we were doing volume. So you have to, build relationships, go out there, even if you don't go physically, but online, as you can see, I am online. I get a lot of DMs there, even though I don't reply most. But when you open your arms, or when you extend your arms for fellowship, people will be willing to fellowship with you. A few days back, I was like, will help me to pay something? People integrate interest. So it is one of those things. Fellowship is actually good, relationship is actually good because we benefit from, one another. Yeah.
It makes sense. So let's talk about crypto for a bit right now. Talk about crypto masterclass and then how people can get into crypto. Right. So for somebody that's just getting started, the person's interested in crypto, how can the person get started?
Basically, they need to get started via education. Now, it will be very cumbersome
this education
for them.
Thing, is that why you started crypto masterclass?
Of course. I didn't start crypto masterclass for anything. It's just to pass basic crypto education. That is it. So it's for them to start with basic education. So not everyone knows how to navigate because in the crypto world, you don't have maybe like a curriculum. So what we do is we put all these courses together in their simplest form for anyone to understand. And of course, you can also decide to self-study by going to YouTube, using Google. But the fact remains that some terms will be complicated.
Yeah, true.
So that's why we offer the simplified cryptocurrency book, which is available on Amazon. If you type my full name or you type the Symbiotic cryptocurrency book, you'll get it on Amazon.
There's also going to be a link in the description of this video.
It's selling very cheap, so you could just order one. You could get the ebook. You should get on Stellar, and when you go through this, it opens you and prepares you for great things to come because this is like years of my experience and what I have to offer. But that is not all. Cryptocurrency is work in progress. If you ask me, in that book, are there things like extractives? Are there things like, this airdrop points? Even though we talk about airdrop, the answer is no. But airdrop have evolved since then.
Yeah, true.
So when you get this base to prepare you, you also need to join constant conversation online. We have this every now and then on X. Even if you feel like, you don't want to follow anybody, but just come because you will learn more. We've shared, today, before you came, I was like, I'm expecting yourself, but let's just round this up 1 hour. And I shared with them a particular DEX built on Solana, which is Tapswap.
What does DEX mean? People that are watching this.
DEX. So it means decentralized exchange.
Okay.
And this is built on an existing blockchain, maybe like Ethereum blockchain. So you have Uniswap, you have Balancer, you have AnySwap, you have OneSwap, and the rest of them. On Binance Machine, you have the biggest one, PancakeSwap. The remaining are just like Ribadu. You're not doing very well. You understand? So Solana is now also having, developers building on them, and one of the latest to come is Tapswap. So, and they are offering or issuing their coins freely for now. If you carry out some simple tasks on Telegram. So I shared with them, but this thing, are they in the book? The answer is no. Because when the book was written, nothing like Tapswap. Nothing like Tapswap. So after you get the knowledge, you also need to come to learn what is in vogue, what is trending. It's like you going to school. When you go to school, school is to open your mind to many things. You don't go to school and inside that school you want to start earning money. There's no place of commerce in school that will allow students to trade among themselves. Instead you learn and then you come to the labor market to implement whatever you might have learned. Yeah.
So for people who want to join Crypto Masterclass, so what are the steps?
Okay, they could just visit cryptomasterclass.school, and that's it. So they could contact the courses and all that.
So cryptomasterclass.school.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
Or .ng.
Any one of them works.
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, looking at the future, what are your plans, aspirations, and all of that, both for yourself and all of that?
I want to enjoy life. King of Zamunda. But talking about business and entrepreneurship, I would like to already it's in the pipeline. It's something I long to achieve, and that's real estate. So initially, I was contemplating on buying land, develop and sell. But man, it may not make me very more active in the Web3 space because it takes a lot of time. So what I decided to do now is that I would instead invest on existing properties and then sublet, like shortlet. So I just want to venture into hospitality via real estate.
That makes sense.
So I have shortlets. So when we go live, maybe we may consider NFT tokens to back it up. Maybe I don't know. We have to build something first.
That makes sense. Thank you very much for. Is the block industry coming back again? Is the block industry coming back again?
No.
It's gone.
It's not lucrative.
I see.
It's not lucrative. It's not coming back.
I see. No wahala. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Hope to do this again another time.
No problem.
Thank you for granting me audience. Thank you very much. Tell people to subscribe to the channel.
Hello everyone. My name is Tola Joseph Fatidagbe, aka King of Zamunda. Let me tell you, you have to subscribe to this channel. If you don't subscribe, if I catch you, subscribe now. Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a lovely one. Your book, is it available here?
It's available. All right, so as the name implies, the simplified cryptocurrency. So you get the basics of cryptocurrency. You'll be trying to, you will be struggling to understand what is cryptocurrency, what is mempool, what is blockchain, how to get started, wallet creation and all that. This gets you started. So that's just it. It allows you to understand that basic, requirement. All what you need, like at the simplest form when it comes to starting your journey in cryptocurrency. So this helps you. Yeah, thank you.
Great, so how to order?
Okay, if you want to order, just go to Amazon because essentially we don't really have much to ship now. Yeah. So go to Amazon.com and then search for the simplified cryptocurrency. And boom.
Wait, there'll be a link to this one. Is there an ebook version of this?
No, you have this. There's also an ebook. So people have ordered Diaspora and they've sent me the copy. They got on Amazon.
Okay, makes
sense.
Like this. Makes sense. Yeah. All right, guys. The link to get this book will be in the description of this video.